circles, we're fighting for days, stuck in a phase. I think we're losing the reason. One word is all it takes, babe. Bursting out in cold flames, breathing, we are catching fire. Thought that we were wiser. Go and light the match, babe. Miss out on the good days. Breathing, we are catching fire. Making it harder. Keep on acting busy on your phone. I just wanna feel your touch, baby. Can we stop this? Don't you wanna hold me anymore? Arguments spinning in circles, we're fighting for days, stuck in a phase. I think we're losing the reason. One word is all it takes, babe. Bursting out in cold flames, breathing, we are catching fire. Thought that we were wiser. Go and light the match, babe. Miss out on the good days. Breathing, we are catching fire. Fire, 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 fire. Ooh, go and light the match, babe. Miss out on the good days. We're catching fire. One word is all it takes, babe. Bursting out in cold flames, breathing, we are catching fire. Thought that we were wiser. Go and light the match, babe. Miss out on the good days. Breathing, we are catching fire. Fire, 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 fire. We've been acting out for days, nothing to deny. Blown up because echoes through the halls. You keep sleeping on the couch just to prove the point. I'm too proud to tell you when I'm wrong. Arguments spinning in circles, we're fighting for days, stuck in a phase. I think we're losing the reason. One word is all it takes, babe. Bursting out in cold flames, breathing, we are catching fire. Thought that we were wiser. Go and light the match, babe. Miss out on the good days. Breathing, we are catching fire. Fire, 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 fire. Silent treatment ain't no cure, just making it harder. Keep on acting busy on your phone. I just wanna feel your touch, baby. Can we stop this? Don't you wanna hold me anymore? Arguments spinning in circles, we're fighting for days, stuck in a phase. I think we're losing the reason. One word is all it takes, babe. Bursting out in cold flames, breathing, we are catching fire. Thought that we were wiser. Go and light the match, babe. Miss out on the good days. Breathing, we are catching fire. Fire, 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 fire.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time, welcome to the sprints. We do these every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're not new, tell me, how has your week been going? What are you going to be doing or reading on these sprints today? And I will explain how the sprints are going to work. And there's going to be a slight tweak. Also, for those who've been here before, let me know who's going to be working on their sheet, because the quest givers are pretty excited and are coming up with some goodies already to get you those points as you do your sprints and level up your characters on those sprints. Please tell me how you're doing. Good morning, Amy. Hello, all. Working today, but you get to work from home, so you get to kind of sneak in a little bit. Working on something that you can easily multitask with. Shh, we won't tell. Have a big event coming up, so you have to give up those Fridays off. Oh no. Well, we're so glad that you're here, Amy. What are you going to be trying to sneak read or sneak do on these sprints? And work counts, okay? That should count for some points as well. Good morning, Carol. How are you doing? Good morning, everyone. Happy I can finally be here from the beginning to the end. Again, we're super casual. We'll never be mad at you, Carol, if you can't be here the whole time. My handsome husband, of course, will pop in and do a nice little wave. Speaking of, this will be a nice transition while you guys are letting me know what you're up to today and this weekend. He and I work together. I always love getting recommendations and requests from you guys. And I want to say it was Amanda. If I'm wrong, forgive me, and whoever it was, feel free to chime in. But somebody recommended having sound. Remember, as we're doing our sprints, I didn't know how to do that. My husband did some research. We found a way to get some kind of a ambiance, if you will. So we're going to give that a try today. If you don't like it after the first sprint, be honest and let me know, and we'll go back to my tried and true timers that I use. Otherwise, I think it would be kind of fun to seasonally change up what we get to look at and hear. So stay tuned for that. Speaking of quest givers, good morning, Kim. Just chilling and in bed watching Critical Role. I need to get caught up on that. You need to get up soon, though, to get ready for work. Boo! Adulting. And don't forget also, for those who don't know, Kim does do Friday night sprints. So make sure you tune in on her channel, Whimsical Narratives, for the Friday evening sprints. They're a lot of fun. I can never stay up for the whole thing, but they're a lot of fun. Amy, I missed that because you were moving with your mom. Good. Went very smooth, by the way. So yay, I'm glad the move went well. Yes, definitely. Let me know if you have any questions about the sheets. I will link below if you haven't gotten a chance to access the Google Drive yet. It's just something silly that we do for fun where you have to adult anyway. So shouldn't you get rewarded for adulting? So all the things you can think of that you have to do during those sprints, you could be rewarded with points. And then you get to go on special quests by other booktubers out there, Sam and Kim. And once you complete those quests and everything, you get a special fun treat and reward, because I'm all about the prizes on this channel. Christy, good morning. Resend the link. Okay, guys, the first sprint, I'm going to make a note. I'll put the Google Drive link back in here. And like last week, I also attached it to the video after the video went up. So you will have lots of chances to get to it. Amy, working on advising sheets. Okay, so the students know where they can take their class on a study abroad program. I love study abroad. Oh my gosh, I'm really hoping my kid gets a chance to do that. She especially wants to go to Germany, so that would be fun. Working on College of Education information. That's so important. Way to go, Amy. Killing it first thing. Sushi, good morning. Been putting off the laundry so you could fill in the DnD sheet. I love it. I absolutely love that. That is fantastic. Oh, you're playing catch up? There's nothing wrong with that, Kim. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh my goodness, take your time. It's so fun and so casual. As you know, I am doing the Battleathon from Cassidy and Mel Lenore Reads, and we are having a blast. I am Team Red Dragon. If there's any other colors out there, please spout your color proudly. And what I do basically with my sprints is I roll a dice. That's like with my TBR monthly, where it has different images on there, wine glasses, cookies, and so on. And whatever the dice shows is what we end up doing. And so you can do reading or productivity, which is your cleaning, working, talking to a friend, whatever, to fill out that D&D sheet to get you points and stickers and prizes. I did switch it up where instead of the roll again having me boringly roll again, this time I have to switch the book that I'm on. And if you do more than one book at a time, you too have to switch your book just for something fun. But I'll never be mad at you guys if you don't do that. So like I said, let me know what you're up to today. And Annie, hello everyone, clocked off work and entering holiday mode, off next week. Congratulations. What are you going to be doing during that time, Annie? And Kim says, go blue dragons. Yes. And Carol, go green dragons. See, we're representing almost all the colors are here. Good afternoon, Aquiller. How are you doing this week? And how are you doing today? And I'm pretty sure are you a green dragon? I'm trying to remember. I know you told me. I apologize for not retaining that. But what dragon are you, Aquiller? Because I know you joined too. And I'm just so excited. Yeah, okay, good. It was green dragon. Okay. That's exciting. We're going to have so much fun today. Well, I've got a lot to do. I too am going to be filling out my sheet after I give you guys access to the Google Drive below. So let's go ahead and do our first sprint, shall we? Because I'm kind of excited. And that way you guys can also see how I've changed it and see if you even like it. So let me put up first that so you guys can see it. And I'm going to roll. And we landed on a roll again right away. So that means we're going to go ahead and default to 30 minutes for our first sprint. And instead of Into the Drowning Deep that I have been obsessed with lately, I guess I'll go on to my next book. So you'll have to look and see what that is after that. So let me see if I do this correctly, and bear with me here. And I'm going to do this.
Dr. Drew, my wife Susan here.
Why is there a commercial?
You've probably seen this guy all over your feed claiming the
hate commercials. There we go. All right, guys, I will see you back in 30. And we are back, I hope. I hope I did that right. Like I said, it's the first time I'm using that kind of a ambiance and mood. So, of course, there's glitches to work out. But please let me know down below what you thought, if you liked it, or if you want to go back to just the timers that we did before. I am totally fine either way. This channel's for everybody, for all of you guys. So I want it to be something that you guys like as well. I just don't like being stagnant. So I always try to do a little more. For that sprint, I ended up having to switch my book because of the dice. And so I went with One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. It's the gorgeous edition. So far, it's a 4-star. I don't foresee it going 5 stars. So this gorgeous edition will be available for our next drawing. I'll have it done by then. Speaking of, this is a friendly reminder that our next drawing for a box full of books and goodies of your choice will be on September 17th. So make sure you tune in for that. Make sure your profile is public so I can have you in that drawing. And we always have such a good time. Last time I said I'm going to draw at least 10. I am going to let you know there's going to be more than 11. So I'm just going to give you little hints every Friday of how many I'm going to draw for that. So definitely tune in. I want to celebrate with you guys. And this will be one of the editions available. I'm positive. I don't see it 5-starring. It's kind of a Romeo and Juliet retelling, but with witches and stuff. And it is really good. Olivia Blake, I can kind of take or leave sometimes. I enjoyed Atlas 6. I was one of the few that did not like Atlas Paradox nearly as much. And now I'm reading this one, which I actually like better than Atlas at all. So let me know how you guys are doing. And as we were headed into that sprint, it looked like Christy said working, and we'll be listening to the audiobook, The Guest List. How are you doing on that? How are you liking it? Aw, thank you, Kim. You're so sweet. Make sure you check out Whimsical Narratives channel. And Sushi really enjoyed The Guest List. Okay, this may have to be one that I put on my list. It sounds familiar, though. I'm gonna have to look into that. It sounds familiar, like maybe I've seen that one before. Hey, Vera, how are you doing? Oh, no, you got hacked. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Good morning, Amanda. I was talking about you earlier. I believe you're the one that recommended having some kind of music or scenery. And so we are giving that a try today. My husband's amazing and brilliant, and he has found a way. This is the Google Drive that I was talking about for those who are new or had missed it, the spreadsheet, just for fun. A lot of us do DnD or enjoy watching Critical Role and stuff. And so we fill out this sheet to get points for the things we have to do while adulting. Makes it a little more fun. Amy, thank you for the quest sheets. Played D&D one time in my youth many moons ago, just a couple. I know you've been chatting about it. When did it start? Oh, just last week. Last week, I had the Google Drive up, MIA for a few weeks. No worries. This is a self-paced thing. This is not anything that is a race to do it. This is 100% just if you want to have some fun and join us, you can. And the prizes aren't like $1 million, guys. So it really is mostly just for fun. And then it highlights some friends of mine that I've met in the BookTube community. And so being able to do this with them means you go and see their channels too. And it's just kind of fun, just bringing all the BookTube people together. Because if you're watching BookTube, you're one of the kind of awesome people we like to hang out with, right? Good morning, Elena, who says good morning to Amanda. I love seeing you guys go back and forth. I know, wouldn't that be nice? I'm hoping the dice will give us a 60 minutes because I don't pick it. I don't pick it, Elena. I roll the dice. The dice has to say 60 minutes, but I love it too because then that lets me get lots of good stuff done. Amy, also hope that your daughter studies abroad, right? It's amazing and life-changing. Your middle grade daughter's planning on it. And see, mine's middle grade too. Did not, even though she had a program that fit her perfectly. Oh no, I hate that for her because yeah, I just think that would be amazing. Katie's been studying German. She really, really wants to be able to go over there. They don't offer it here until at least high school. So we're waiting a couple years on that, but I'm excited. And you've been working for 22 years. Oh, you would think, yeah, you would think so. I would love it. I mean, it can be kind of scary, but how fun. Vera started a writing assignment for the ELA class. Excellent. Good productivity. Oh, good. You did like it, Amy. Oh, good. I was hoping. Christy, you liked it too. Okay, that makes me feel better. And like I said, it'll have, little skips or glitches sometimes and apparently commercials. I hate commercials. Just so you know, my channel will never do commercials. So I never plan on installing the YouTube thing because I do this for free for fun. So I don't want commercials. I hate commercials. I don't begrudge anybody that does commercials because they do give you money for it. And if you can do that, go for it. But for me, I really hate commercials. So I feel like I'd be a hypocrite to say how much I hate them and then put them on my channel. But I will be doing more ambiance because I liked it too. And it'll change with what we're doing. So like next month is spooky month. And for those who don't know, it's the only time in my channel that I purposefully seek out spooky books. I have to watch 31 spooky movies in 31 days. This year, I'm going to be doing a weekly vlog that will show you just how my spook meter is going with how jumpy and spooky I'm getting as we go. And hopefully you'll get some good recommendations for movies and books if you do like horror. I do not, but I will be having some spooky ambiance as well. I've got stuff planned. Vera, same. Yeah, exactly. How do I make it public? Well, I'll tell you what, Christy, send me an Instagram message either on my Tira Aubrey profile or Instagram with the ABC Book Club profile, and I will walk you through it. My husband has a great way of breaking it down. So we'll definitely make sure, and you can comment, but comment on the, I don't know how to do that. I guess because comments here will disappear. So after this video goes back up for a rewatch, you can comment there and I'll make sure to put you in the drawing if you want to do that. Because some people do like to keep it private and that's perfectly fine. But don't comment just in these comments because they will disappear. So after my video's up, do that. It's a good question. And oh, good. Carol liked it too. Oh, that makes me so happy. I love that you guys liked it. Aquila was busy putting out the washing and other household stuff, but you like the ambiance. Okay, good. I love that I'm hearing it pretty universal. That would be great. Okay, I love it. And make sure you mark your points on your sheet, Aquila. You liked the guest list too. Well, see, you're in good company then. I guess the guest list is the way to go. Good morning, Savannah. I have one chapter left of Fool's Fate. I love Fool's Fate. I love Fitz. I'm glad you're reading that. You made 10% in, enjoying so far. Not a 5-star, but maybe a 4 or so. That's perfectly respectable. I wish all my books were that good, right? Read about 33 pages and in 30 minutes. That's really good. That's faster than I do unless I have it on audio 2x speed. Amy, thanks for the DnD update. September will be a bit crazy. Travel back and forth for work because our study abroad fair is coming up. I'll play along as you can. No worries. And on Discord, on my Discord channel, there's a picture up there of a couple people who've already started putting their sheets on there. It's all for fun, guys. It's 100% for fun. If you're not having fun, stop doing the sheet. Live life. Come back to it. It's supposed to be for fun. And spook meter. Yeah, I am. You'll see in my videos that's coming up. I don't often do vlogs outside of the Once Upon a Book Club unboxings. And so it's going to be new for me, but I have a feeling, guys, I am not going to sleep well in October with what my family has planned. I was fortunate to study abroad. There you go. And go on a foreign exchange program a few times. Always enjoyed it. Still have friends from the first French exchange match. See, that's what I'm saying. And you get a bigger, a broader horizon there. You get to, I know I'm not wording things well, but you get to basically by going to another country, you get to learn the country you live in while you may love it. And that's good. Patriotism's important. It's not the only country out there. It's not even the only awesome country out there. So it gives you a chance to go out, meet new people, see new things, and grow as a person. So I wish it was a forced thing. I really do. You're reading Anatomy, a love story. Ooh, love stories. When do we come back? I don't understand that question, Amanda. No, we came back at I hate saying a time because I'm Eastern and some people don't even do Eastern time. So I hated saying come back at 9:37. And so instead what I said was 37 after because we started at 7 after my 9:07, your whatever it is, 07, and then came back at my 9:37, your whatever 37. So that's what I mean by the colon whenever I have it down there. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope. So that's what it'll always be. So like if we were to go on a sprint right this very second, if you look down at your clock, mine says it's 9:46 a.m. Hopefully yours says 8:46, 10:46, 2:46 in the afternoon. Oh, there's my timer. But whatever it is, it should still have the same 46 after. And so that's why I did it that way. So everybody, no matter where you're at, you knew where to come back. So let me know if that doesn't make sense, because I'll find another way to word it. But that's what I meant by that. Last comment, and then we're going to go on our second sprint. At Aquila, that sounds awesome. I love it when former students come in and tell us all about their programs. So many of them make lifelong connections. Yes, exactly. And another thing you can do, Amanda, if you have like a Fitbit, or like I use the timer whenever we're doing our chatting and stuff to make sure we're on top of it for the sprints, you can set that for 30 minutes or whatever the sprint is as well, to kind of pull you back in so you don't miss it. All right, so going back up to my comment thing up here, we're going to roll the dice for our second sprint now. Come on, 60 minutes. I need 60 minutes. We have a cookie, and a cookie is 45 minutes. So not the hour I was hoping for, but at least 45 minutes of productivity. So I'm going to get to working on my Fab 5, and we'll see you guys back in 45. Welcome back, everybody. How did you do on that sprint? I am enjoying the ambiance. I really am. I think it's kind of nice. Um, I ended up doing more of one for my enemy, and I am over 50% into it now. And what a twist. That's all I'm going to say is there's a lot happening here that is way different from Romeo and Juliet. And I like it. I mean, I like the twists that are happening. They're surprising and they're enjoyable. So I'm all for it. I also did my Fab Five, which got me like a beautiful 12-ish points on my sheet. So I am super excited about that. I am hoping to level up in Kim's sprints tonight. So woohoo for me. How did you guys do? Looks like yes, Amy, you have productivity completely covered. And that's what's nice about those extra quests that you can go on is they allow you to put those points, where you might need them. So if productivity is never a problem, but cooking not so much, you're more of a microwave kind of person, although I would count that too. You can totally put those bonus points into that one so you can level that one up. That's the beauty of the sheet. I hope the instructions make sense on the Google Drive. Christy, 10% more into the guest list, still liking it, and also got some work done. Excellent. That's why I love sprints. I would get absolutely nothing else done in this world without this Pomodoro method. Amy, had a challenge book come in that you'll start reading today. My Best Friend's Exorcism. It is a book set in the 80s. I love it. They also did a movie, and actually, the movie is pretty close to the book, I thought. I mean, it had only a minor, a few changes to it, but I thought the book was amazing. And that actually got me turned on to Grady Hendrix, and I love it. It cracks me up. He has such great humor in his horror. Also currently reading Role Playing. Now that one I don't know anything about. I'll have to look that one up too. That's the fun part is I get to write these books down and look them up later. The instructions look good. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure they made sense. So if not though, guys, I'm not perfect. I know it's shocking. So message me anytime. I'm happy to get back to you. Pomeranian method. What is wrong with you? You almost threw me off. I'm pretty sure I said Pomodoro. Although my daughter has this chair, and I'm hoping I'm saying this right. If I'm not, please everybody jump in and correct me. I think it's called a pompazon or something like that. I always call her chair the Pomeranian because I have such a hard time saying that word. So I'm like, Katie, go get your Pomeranian chair. So I bet that's why my hubby decided to say that. Got another 10% into anatomy done. Excellent, Carol. Also finished my education advising sheets. Moving on to the liberal arts now. You do have a lot of work on your plate, Amy, but for those of us that want to send our kids abroad, we thank you. An Aquiller over the 2 sprints, 6 points on dexterity. All right. Laundry's done, swept, hovered, and made beds. Isn't it nice, guys? We're getting stuff done and we get rewarded for it. Because when you're really young, you got stickers, you got good job. And then when you get older, they're like, well, we expect you to keep your house clean. We expect you to cook. We expect you to go to work. And I get, yes, I mean, that's part of being a grown up. But why can't we also have fun? Why can't we get stickers and bookmarks and fun things whenever we do a good job being adulting, right? Speaking of, I have something that I also have in the works. It won't happen this year, so don't expect it this year, but stay tuned because I love the idea of, we'll just say, the whole hashtag adulting thing and my DnD sprints. And I'm going to find a way to get us some kind of merch that combines the two. I think that would be so fun. So I've got ideas. I'm going to bounce them off of my husband and my kid because they also have good ideas. Stay tuned for that. And for those of you who did my readathon last February, we are going to be doing it again this coming February in 2024. So stay tuned because there's going to be extra things added. And for those of you who successfully figured out the mystery and solved that clue, I did not forget your prize is still forthcoming. I just have to finish book 2 that I'm writing. There's book 1. I'm trying to finish book 2 so that I can get it out because that's where that will reside. So stay tuned for that as well. And I'm hoping to have that done by December. So fingers crossed. Annie, I helped my brother pack his suitcase and then cleaned my work desk. Excellent. I love it. Love all the productivity and everything we're getting done. That is exciting. So, the next sprint, I'm going to change what I'm reading and I'm going to do the Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant. If you guys didn't know, oh my gosh, I'm going to try to pull this up here so you can see the cover. It looks, I don't know if I'm going to get a good image. There you go, maybe. Anyway, it is scary, like really scary. She's the one that did the parasitology series, the Parasite, Symbiont, and Chimera, I believe, are the three. And absolutely love her writing style. She's got sarcastic humor and she's very good. She does a lot of research to understand the different things she talks about in the science world, but it doesn't overwhelm you. And so I'm reading it, but I'm having to go slow because as a red dragon, I'm trying to make sure this week I'm only reading books I don't expect to be a 4 or 5 star so I don't lose any points. Because if you aren't in Battleathon, you don't know, but the star rating gives you 100 points per star. So I know this is going to be a 5 star. I highly recommend all of you, even you green and blue dragons that spoke up earlier, I highly recommend you look into it. It's a quick listen or a quick read. It's engaging. And the prologue, you guys, the prologue just talked about like you're watching a video of a boat that went out to the Mariana Trench looking for mermaids. And ha ha ha, isn't that funny? Mermaids, they believe in mermaids. And the video shows these creatures getting on the boat and like eating people. So this isn't giving a lot away. This is what's in the back also, because you know I don't do spoilers. But I knew I had picked up a October kind of book the moment I'm reading this prologue, and the guy that's holding the camera is shaking and he's like, stop, stop, stop. Don't come any closer to the thing that is coming at him. And the thing opens its mouth and it says in his voice, stop, 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 don't come any closer, and then launches at him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Screamed. I'm like, our voice. Oh my gosh. And so I'm now like a good halfway or more through it, and it hasn't let up. It has not disappointed and it has not let up. You guys need to check this one out. It is incredible. Also wanted to make sure to let you know, because you know I enjoy my news podcasts and stuff, and we've got about 3 minutes left before the little bell will chime and it'll be time to go to our third sprint. But when I was listening to the news, found out that today, September the 8th, marks 1 year since Queen Elizabeth died. I didn't realize it had been a full year, you guys. That kind of threw me whenever I heard that. I'm like, no, no, it was earlier this year. No, it was apparently September 8th last year. So thinking about her. On a fun side of news, I didn't know Bruce Lee from, doing all of his hi-ya stuff. That's the official term, by the way. Didn't know that he had German in his blood, that his dad was actually German. And that just, I'm like, wow, okay. Fun fact, he was also nearsighted, and that's why he always preferred the fighting style Wing Chun, which I probably mispronounced, I apologize, because it goes by touch versus sight for how you attack. And that's why in most of his movies, that's the style that he liked. I just thought that was kind of a fun fact. He also apparently was a competition winner for cha-cha dancing. Who would have thought? And was a talented sketch artist. So yeah, I just thought those things were kind of fun. Because I don't know about you guys, but I grew up kind of watching those if I wanted to watch a fighting show. So yeah, I just thought those were kind of cool. Sushi, your D&D sheet has made adulting so much fun. Good. Thank you. My partner's going to get surprised whenever they get home because the laundry and the food prep's done, which means you got lots of points that sprint. Way to go, Sushi. You're killing it. And Christy, yeah, time does fly. I had no idea. Oh, she was just the best. I mean, I never knew her, the queen, obviously, personally, but she seemed so great. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Crown, which I recognize it's fiction, but I heard that a lot of it comes from, memoirs and biographies and stuff. So she was so impressive. Yeah, babe, Bruce Lee was the man. He and I agree on that big time. Amy, my brother and I used to watch all those movies when we were little. See, there you go. It's very cool. I love learning new facts like that. And Aquila, Into the Drowning Deep is good, but scary. Thank you, especially the audio. And there's a novella called Rolling in the Deep, which is about the first documentary. So we get to kind of see what happened on that first voyage, huh? Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, it is super scary, guys. I cannot emphasize. I have zero tolerance, but Aquiller has a good tolerance for scary. So now you've heard it from two places. And that was our alarm. So we're going to go into our third sprint of the day. I am excited. And like Elena, I keep hoping for a 60-minute one. So let's see. This time we got a peppermint. What is the little candy? It looks like it's a 45 minutes again, but this time I get to relax and just read. I'm cool with that. That'll help me work on my fiction level up little slot there. So 45 minutes, guys. I'll see you back. Happy reading. Happy productive. And we're back from that sprint. How did everybody do? I hope you got good stuff, made some progress, got things done. And hello and welcome. Skate and donate. Looks like you're a black dragon. Excellent. Now we have all the colors represented here. Got 42 pages into your book. What book are you reading? I hope you're enjoying it. I did the Into the Drowning Deep as it shows here. And yeah, it's just so scary. I am somewhere in the neighborhood of looks like 64% into it now. And on the Discord for the Battleathon, you can actually do it as a buddy read. And so we've been doing buddy read stuff and kind of posting things. And I didn't know, but when you're on Discord, you can actually do the spoiler blackout so you don't ruin anything. And you do that just so you guys know. There's on your keyboard a line that looks straight up and down like that. You do line, line, your message, and then at the end, line, line. And then that will put the black over the words. I didn't know that. They had to teach me. I'm like, oh, great. Now I can say as I go through what I'm experiencing. It's just getting scarier and scarier, guys. It's not a spoiler to tell you that, of course, there's multiple POVs in this story. And let's just say you're getting literally everybody's POV on this. And it just makes it so much creepier, but I'm loving it. It really is good. Good morning, Priscilla. Welcome. Glad you're here. What are you going to be reading today? And Aquila read 2 chapters of Shadow and Bone. Is this your first time reading this one? Or was it a 5-star for you so you're reading it so you can get the extra points? Amy finished more work, researching some books might want to read this fall. I love that. I do my game, of course, every month and then just tack on, tack on, tack on. So even if my dice roll is only like 5 or 6, I end up with 20 plus books every month, regardless. But I have seen several booktubers do that where they just say, for the fall, this is what I'm reading. For the summer, this is what I'm reading. And it encompasses those 3 or 4 months. And I think that is so fun too. I love that. Let us know some of the books that you're hoping to read. Hubby, every book of Mira Grant's that you read, you like her more and more as an author. Yes. And it was Ryan. Whenever it's a Ryan pick for my prompt, it's always dicey. It's either really great or it's really horrible. So like last month, spoiler, I did not like virtual mode. It was horrible. My review goes into more detail. But whenever he suggested Mira Grant, I love that he did. And that's why I keep going back. I still use that prompt instead of getting rid of it because I fell in love with a different author like altogether. So I love all her stuff. I want to read all her things. He said that Mira Grant also does a series that has to do with the cryptids. And since he and Katie are super big on that, I think that's going to be fun. We'll probably dive into that at some point too. It's your first time reading Shadow and Bone. Okay. Have you read any other Leia Bardugo? I thought Shadow and Bone was good. I'm glad that I read the trilogy, and now I can go through and watch Netflix. I haven't done that yet, but I have it on my list to watch. It was okay. I liked the first book the best, though, of the 3. I'm going to be honest. Priscilla going to be catching up on the book club read. Daughter of the Pirate King. That's our book club. Yay. It's fun. It's an easy read. The chapters are real short. I love it. And because pirate was my theme for the month, it was perfect. Amy, you've been reading the Goodreads news every day, just in case you need more books. I love it. That's why I love searching on YouTube. If all of my people I subscribe to have already done their TBR games, I go and I start searching for that. Or if I'm in a romance mood, I'll specifically search on YouTube for romance recommendations and stuff. And I'm the same way. Like, why do we do this to ourselves, right? Even with doing 20 books a month, I still am like 300. I wish I could get to kind of spot. So Christy did a work project with a coworker. Excellent. Oh my gosh, Christy, if you're not doing our D&D sheet, you should, because you'd be killing it. Well done. Priscilla, I'm so excited for fall reading. Summer's slow reading season for you, but fall is when it really picks up again. I'm with you on that. Plus, it gives the cozy vibes, right? There's just something about when it's cooler outside and I can open the windows and the fresh air come in and snuggle under a blanket, grab my coffee, and just read. Oh my gosh, it gives me all the best feelings, doesn't it, guys? Oh my gosh, I love the fall. I'm the same way. Fall and winter, I will do the most reading that I will of any other time. And I think that's okay. I mean, this summer I get kind of hot and I want to go swimming, and you can't really read down the lazy river well. Carol, you read and did some housework. Ugh. But important. So good for you. I'm proud of you for getting that done. Today was called the Goddess Effect. So, list of books all about the cause and effect of influencers and filters and social media. Oh, you enjoy books that have that. So, that's interesting. And that's another reason I love this community is you guys give me all these recommendations of things I wouldn't have thought to even look into. I'm going to be writing that one down in our next sprint. I have a pretty good September list happening so far. My list for challenges and book clubs are as follows. I can't wait to see that. Priscilla, for sure, fall and winter for you too. Yeah, there's just something about the colder temperatures that really just makes you want to sit down and read a good book. I love it. For those who weren't here over the summer, my AC broke. And so it was a beautiful 85, 90 degrees inside the house. And things I didn't even think about before, it got so hot in here, even with fans and everything. And I was trying to make, limp along until the AC could get fixed. Stuff like our spice cabinet, like our salt and pepper shakers, the lids rusted, all the spices got clumpy, like there was moisture in there. And oh my gosh, things like that. It was a hot mess. It was not the best. Aquila, only ninth house and Hellbent. Okay. But you know what? You'll love her then. This is I thought anyway, maybe it's because it was earlier than ninth house and Hellbent. The Shadow and Bone trilogy were a lot slower. So don't expect the same kind of pacing. She's much slower in her writing style with those, especially as the books progress. The first one, like I said, I liked the best. Sorry. Amy, Role Playing by Kathy Yardley, My Best Friend's Exorcism, Grady Hendrix. He started it by Samantha Downing. I've heard of that one. Monstrilla. Wow, by Gerardo. Okay. Sucker by Daniel Hornsby. So his full name, I guess, was Gerardo Simona Cordova. Apologize if I butcher things. Sucker by Daniel Hornsby. Good Bad Girl by Alice. Yeah, I'm excited about Good Bad Girl. I mentioned that in my TBR for this, I think this month. And it sounds really cool that, unfortunately a baby gets kidnapped and then, cross whatever state lines, a woman in a nursing home is like trying to make a break for it because there's a murder. And like somehow these are linked. I mean, that the premise just sounded so intriguing. So I am definitely reading that one. Priscilla, in the fall, you participate in the Victorian Readathon. That's right. I remember that from last year. And November's your birthday reading month. Nice. December, love Christmas, spooky ghost stories all through winter also. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, that's fun. If you're in the Discord at all, Priscilla, make sure you go to the birthday page because people have been forgetting to go to that page and put their birthday on there just because, like I said, gift giving is a love language. Make sure you put your birthday stuff on there. Then you have some others that you have on your TBR that you might add to be determined. Usually read 10 to 15 a month. See, that's very respectable. I love that. If it wasn't for audio and being able to go at 2 times speed, or if I'm really not into it, I'll do 2.5 times speed. Then yeah, that's the only way that I'm able to get through them that fast. Carol, heard so many good things about My Best Friend's Exorcism. You do have to read it. It is so good. Grady Hendrix, the latest book I read of his was How to Sell a Haunted House. I have to admit, I was a little disappointed. I guess because I went from My Best Friend's Exorcism, so I was expecting a whole lot from this book, and I shouldn't have. I probably should just come into it just wanting a good, fun Grady Hendrix, but it wasn't bad. I think I gave it a 3-star. But it wasn't overly spooky and it wasn't his usual humor, and it just wasn't my favorite of his. Amy, first few are for challenges. The last 3 are for book clubs. Yep. Then all you booktubers make me have fear of missing out and you end up adding to your list. Right? Preach. Same thing happens to me. We've got about 2 minutes, guys, and we will do that final sprint. Priscilla, you forgot about that. Will do. Excellent. Please do. Please. I like knowing everybody's birthday, like it's just month and day. Like you don't have to give all the details. And Amy, do audio at 1.2 to 1.5. Grady Hendrix is so funny. Okay. See, yeah, I think he is. I love most of his books. Like, I've never gone lower than a 3-star. I've never DNF'd his stuff. So it is really good stuff. Just, I wanted more from this book, I guess, because there was so much hype around it coming out, and it just didn't quite deliver what I was wanting. Not the end of the world. All right, guys, you know that each sprint, I also like to tell you a joke because I'm all about the dad jokes and stuff here, right? So I'm going to give you a joke about electricity. I know some people think that, jokes, especially like that, will hurts, it hurts, but some will get amped up. Electricity hurts, amped. Oh no, everybody left. Oh, come on. There's only a minute left. Amy, you do audio. Oh, yep. We talked about that. And then you said your new favorite way to read is a combo with book and audio. I love that too. I absorb it the best when I do that. Carol, do you have a favorite fall seasonal book that you reread every year to get you into the fall and winter mood? Oh, that's a good question. When we come back, I will answer that. See how I do that? Make you come back. Thank you. I'll take the pity laughs. Oh, what do you mean? No, come on. I want some pity laughs, guys. Every time I'm on BookTube, I had books. Yep. See, it's not just me. It's a universal thing for sure. Thank you. See, honey, I have pity laughs. All right. So we're going to see this last sprint. See how long it's going to be. This is when I'll get my hour-long sprint. It's a book. And yep, see, didn't I call it? All right. We've got an hour, guys. I'll see you back in an hour. Happy reading. Happy productivity, everybody. And we're back. How did everybody do on that last sprint? My goodness, it was a nice long one, which I do appreciate. As we were headed into that sprint, Aquila was talking about the love of the combining physical and audiobooks as well. Yes, I do too. I love it. It's my favorite way. And Skeet said the same thing. Me too. Kindle book plus an audiobook. Yes. And especially when you're at work. I mean, then you can listen to it and bebop along. I love that. Priscilla was catching up on the live chats that she missed. Love the new seasonal ambiance. Apparently, I cannot talk. Blah. And the spooky movie vlog sounds fun. Good. I hope you guys enjoy it. Been rewatching the Scream movies lately. Excellent. Those are classic. I haven't seen the newest one. This has been my first week back at work, feeling a bit tired. Oh, yeah. Gonna have a lay down. Yeah, definitely. Take a rest. I mean, you're probably long gone now. But yeah, definitely get some sleep. And with the ambiance that I chose, there's rain. So, of course, it makes you sleepy, right? So, I may have to come up with something different for next week. Into the Drowning Deep sounds so creepy. It is. Yes. Doppelganger copying behavior. Yes. Is a trope that scares you so much. Me too. It is so creepy. Oh my gosh. Oh, yay, Amy. Good job. Finished your work, started Sucker, and I'm about to jump into the shower and going to take your mom to the local bookstore. Aw. So I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? With you both loving books. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. For those who are here for the Battleathon and you wanted just to get some sprinting in and get some reading done, I want to let you know there was an announcement on the Discord that Jade is actually going to be starting sprints like in about a half hour. So make sure you go check that out so you can hop onto her sprints and see more familiar faces. I think Cassidy's going to be there and stuff. So make sure that you check that out. And Carol, wish you could get into audiobooks. Fine, you don't absorb what you're listening to. My husband and daughter are the same way, Carol. You're not alone. And for those who've been here before, you know that my daughter was just diagnosed with ADHD. And so they think honestly that that's part of it because the mind is just here, there, everywhere. It's hard to concentrate on just one thing. So she'll listen to an audiobook, podcast, whatever, and then get distracted by what she's looking at and not retain a single thing that came through. So that's completely normal. My husband's the same way. I just am able to do whatever it is. Now, I can't read a different book than what I'm listening to. I can't have a conversation or watch a movie while I'm doing an audiobook. But if it's just the audiobook, I can do dishes, vacuum, whatever, and it not distract me at all. Yeah, Amy. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all next Friday at 9 a.m. again. Take care.